Alright, so this is my first video of me just teaching the basics pretty much of Magic. So this video is going to be pretty short because basics are pretty easy in Magic. So basically this is how you hold the cards. This is called Mechanic's Grip. If you're right-handed, you're going to hold it in your left hand. The cards just kind of sit against the base of your thumb just like this. And from this position you can pretty much do whatever trick you like. So one of the basics in Magic is called the swivel cut. So it's just basically like that. So it's pretty easy, not very, well, it's pretty common, but it's not really necessary in order to do Magic, but it really helps a lot. So basically all that you do is you put your thumb right in the middle at the bottom right there, middle finger in the top right corner, first finger in the middle at the top, you break off a piece, and then now you're kind of holding the cards at the bottom, and you can kind of swivel it, so that's why they call it a swivel cut. And then you just swivel it into your left hand just like that, and then now you're still in the same position. You can do it as many times as you'd like, and then just complete the cut. So that's a swivel cut, and that's basically one of the easiest moves in Magic, and it's also pretty commonly used. So another commonly used trick is called the one-handed cut, or if you want to get fancy, the Charlier cut. So it looks like that. You just use your one hand to do it. So basically how you do it is you put your thumb, and you pretty much, if you're right-handed, you pretty much always do this in your left, and if you're left-handed, you always do it in your right. So if you're left-handed, you basically do it on the other side. So to do it, you put your thumb in the middle, and then your other two fingers on the other side, just like that. And then you bring your first finger and your pinky around that, just like that, to support it. And so basically now what you're going to do is you're going to drop half of it down into your hand. So now it's going to look like that. And so you're still holding the top part up here. And so now you're going to bring your first finger down under it, and you're going to push it up towards you. And hopefully that doesn't happen when you're doing it. And then basically you just let that top portion drop down in your hand, and you let the top portion that you just pushed towards you onto the rest of the pile. And so now you're back in Mechanic's Grip, and then you can pretty much do swing cut, whatever, swivel cut, whatever you want to call it, and then do the rest of your Magic. So here again, show that to you. So get your grip like that, fingers come up, drop a portion down, push it up, let it drop, let it drop. So there's that. And so now the last very important move in Magic is called the pinky cut. Basically right there I just did it. So in the front it looks like you just got your normal deck. But if you look at it in the back, you have a break between the top card and the rest of your pile where your pinky is. That's why they call it the pinky cut. So this doesn't really apply for anything that I'll be teaching for a while, and I'll go more in depth with the pinky cut later, but it really just helps with when you have a pinky cut for two cards, and then you're able to pick up two cards very easily, seamlessly. So now when you put that back down, and you pick up just the top card, it's a different card. So that's basically how magicians deceive their audience, by picking up two cards and making it seem as if it's just one. So that's the pinky cut. Don't really need to get in depth with it right now. We'll get more in depth with it later. But those are kind of the basics of Magic, and we'll learn more next episode.